Hi, today I'm going to talk about scheduling a horse show with our auto scheduling feature that we're using now. Um, Here I have on the website a fictitious 1210 show. It just has probably about 8 or 9 rides in it at the moment. And so basically the first thing we want to do in scheduling the show is you have to have classes already in the system. So if I click over on more and I go to classes, I just have a few classes set up right now. And those can be, you can drag and drop these to get the kind of order you want. So uh, I'll take like beginner novice A and drag it down and maybe put it in between intro A and B. And you see there's the order of classes. Now this order of classes is how you roughly schedule the show so that you get throughout the day all of the classes in the order that you want. So that when you schedule the show, all these various classes that are assigned to the rides will be ordered correctly. The next thing you want to look at is when you add or edit the show itself. We're looking at the 1210 show. If we edit that, there's two important elements to the show that relate to scheduling. One is the start time. So we have an 8 o'clock start time for this show. And the other is the breaks. So right now you can add as many breaks as you want. You can start them when you want, and you can make them as long as you want. However, in this one, we just created an 8:30 break for 15 minutes. This is just so that we, since we have such a small amount of shows, you can see the break getting scheduled. Okay, so right now, as I said before, you have no times. These zeros indicate no times associated with the rides. And you have just sort of a kind of a random order as people entered. So an intro A, a B, another intro A, a training. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to schedule this. And now that it's scheduled, we have the intro A's going together like we ordered them, the intro B's, and then some training level rides. And they all have the correct times associated with them based on your settings in the class list. So you can set those times to be anything you want. If there's an official length of a test that's 6 minutes, you could make it 7 to give riders time to get in and out of the ring if you want to. So now that we've scheduled it, there's a couple things we probably want to change because there's usually a lot of special requests and things like that. So right now we have this rider riding back to back and this other rider, the 811, 817 rider riding back to back, and we'd like to break that up a little bit. So I'll go ahead and drag and drop these rides so that they're broken up a bit and have a little time in between. And maybe I'll take this training level and move it up to be the first training level. Okay, now if we hit schedule again, what would happen is we would reset all of the orders of the classes, and then we'd have to redo all this manual tweaking again, which we don't want because we've already done our little manual adjustment. So if you notice, the times are slightly off now, but we fixed that with the reset time. So the order stays the same, but the times get calculated correctly. And there you go. The show is scheduled. And at this point, you're the only one that can see the ride times. And there's a easy way to display those to competitors for when they're looking up their times to come to the show. I'll also point out this class is still unaffected. So I've set up my classes so that they're based on actual tests. So intro A, B, all those have our actual tests, but I still, with a small show, may want to group all the intros together. So you can easily do that by editing the class. So I could say all of these intros are class 1, so that when I'm placing in awarding stuff I can make larger groupings that relate to those ideas. Especially true of a schooling show where you don't have a lot of a particular test. So there we have it. Scheduling is just about done. I want to let everybody know. So I'll edit the show. And then I will mark this checkbox scheduled. And now people will see it. And you can tell what actually, I can't show you what it looks like. Actually, I'll log out so you can see what it looks like as a regular user. So there's that same list we were looking at. You see that the times and the tests and the classes and the rider and the horse are set. I'm playing around with it, so we got like a score and a scratch in here too, which wouldn't be displayed if you didn't have them. But that's it. That's scheduling a horse show. It makes it much easier for us, much faster with essentially no mistakes. Thanks for watching.